How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another FUT Champions Road to Glory episode on this channel. Your support for this series is sensational, so once again, lads, smash a like on the video. That would be very much appreciated. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, and even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link I will need is right there in the description below. And as you can probably tell by the title, as you can tell by the current standings, this is a very important episode because we have 10 games to go. Overall so far, 22 wins, 8 losses. That isn't great. My form has been dipping and dipping and dipping. So today, we need to kind of rectify that and put in some good performances because 29 wins is Elite 3. We need to get Elite 3. That is the minimum target in this series. Goals scored 61, goals conceded 27, and a goal difference of plus 34. Now, the team that we're going to start out with in this episode has Neuer, has Valencia, Smalling, Boateng, Alaba, Vidal, Sanchez, Pogba, Douglas Costa, Aubameyang, and Marco Reus. That won't be the same team throughout the episode, as you will see what happens, what unfolds. So guys, let's get into the games. Here we go then, lads. My first opponent has Kante, he's got Payet, he's got Aguero, and he's got Martial at striker on 7 chem. I didn't think it would work, I honestly didn't, but he takes first blood. Martial with the finesse beyond Neuer into the back of the net, but Aubameyang was having none of that. It's Costa into Pogba. Very, very lucky. Costa turns on a pretzel. A pretzel. I've never said that before in my life. What the hell am I saying? But Aubameyang brings us back into the game. Before we get very lucky here, Walker has a chance to clear it. He passes it into Reus. Reus cuts it back to Costa. And then what happens there? I will never know. But we'll take it. Aubameyang getting his second goal in the game. Possibly the easiest goal he will ever get for the club. Before he turns very, very nice in the area and makes it 3-1 and rounds off the game. Aubameyang with the hat-trick. He played very well there. In terms of who's better between Ibrahimovic and Aubameyang, Ibrahimovic, hands down, is better than Aubameyang, but Aubameyang's pace in-game troubles so many defenders. My next opponent, again, has Martial, 7 chem at striker. Is there something I'm missing here? Is he good in that position? Let me know in the comment section below. But we take advantage of this guy's misfortune at the back, and it is Aubameyang once again on the score sheet. He scored a hat-trick in the last game. He wasn't done yet. It's Costa on the right-hand side. Cuts it back. It's Aubameyang who makes it 2-0 in the game. He's on for back-to-back hat-tricks. It's Aubameyang. He travels with it, passes into Reus. Reus turns very, very well. Back to Aubameyang. Look at the pace. It's ridiculous. And he makes it 3-0. Back-to-back hat-tricks. That's unheard of for me in this series because in this kind of batch of 4 episodes, I should say, I've lost a hell of a lot of games. I've swapped teams over and over again. It hasn't really worked, but I'm sticking with Aubameyang, sticking with Reus at this moment in time. Before we come up against a mirror image of my squad, he's got Muller at centre mid instead of Vidal, etc., etc. This guy, he takes the lead. It's Aubameyang, gets him behind the defence, smashes it across the goalkeeper, and makes it 1-0. That's how the game finished, lads. Apart from him getting his second, I couldn't do anything in this game. It's Muller into Aubameyang, back to Muller, and he finesses it beyond Neuer into the back of the net. Shocker from Neuer. Absolute shocker. So we lose 2-0. I wasn't happy with that. It was a very even game. So, yeah, I was a bit salty, I've got to say, losing that game. So we changed the team up. We went BPL because I got a red card in that game, as you can see on the reserve there, to Alaba. So we needed to change things up. We brought Sterling in, we brought Son in. Basically, we went full BPL. My next opponent, Dybala, Higuain, Eva Banega, and he's got a mustache man at centre-back. I think that's Barzagli alongside Manolas, who is very good on this game. It's Payet on the ball. It's played in the area. Zlatan Ibrahimovic shields the ball very, very well and buys a penalty. He basically bought that penalty through shielding. And that is quite effective on this game. Shielding is very effective. If you know when to do it, especially in the area, if you can back into your opponent, you do win penalties off the back of that. Before Zlatan gets his second goal in the game, we are flying. He's back in the squad, back amongst the goals. Aubameyang was kind of reserved for this game simply because Alaba did get that red card. I think actually Aubameyang was on the bench, so I'm going to use him as kind of a super sub because this man Ibrahimovic, he can do no wrong. He gets his hat-trick in this game before turning provider this time for Payet, and Payet makes it 4-1. My opponent, he wasn't happy. He scored an own goal, so what I did for the rest of the game was hold on to the ball, because he would have pushed my elobe even more by scoring goal after goal after goal after goal. That would have pissed me off. It really would. But we hit gold 1. There is no pissed off Marshall here. We hit gold 1. I was very, very happy with this. I wasn't when I seen my next opponent's team. He's got Muller, who caused me a lot of problems in the previous game where we lost 2-0. Ribery, Embolo, Draxler, and this guy takes the lead. It's Embolo on the right-hand side. That's a beautiful cross and a powerful header from Draxler into the back of the net. 1-0, yet again. Are you taking the piss? 1-0. I hate that scoreline, especially when I'm on the receiving end of that. So we can only afford like one more defeat. So we change things up yet again. Patrick Vieira, the first legend in this series, comes into the squad. Can he kind of rescue us? That is remained to be seen. But he's alongside Pogba and he's alongside Kante. That is a frightening midfield. It's powerful, it's strong, it's dynamic, it's got stamina. Honestly, it's got everything in that midfield, and that's what I needed against my next opponent. It's a very good looking team. Vieira on the ball, sits one down. Lovely ball through to Martial, who gets a chance to score, and he makes it 1-0. Yes, we win 1-0. I'm sick of 1-0s being on the receiving end, but when you're on the winning end, I'll take a 1-0 every single day of the week. We do win 1-0 and we move up to 26 wins. We need 3 more wins to get elite, and we come against Lurkino or Lurkino, I'm not too sure on the name. He's got Kante, Martial, Still and Sturridge, a very nice looking team. He comes forward, it's Shaw. I kind of did well in this game. I did better than my opponent, but he got the goal. Fair play to him. He makes it 1-0, and that is how the game finished. Sturridge doing his celebration, but I was pissed off yet again. I was very, very salty, but I can take defeat on the chin, and we need to win our remaining 3 fixtures back to back to back. The pressure is on. We come against Morata, Nani, Inaki Williams, Turan, Isco, Andre Gomez, a very nice looking squad with Varane at centre back. Again, a very nice looking squad is that. But we do well. It's Smalling on the ball, through ball to Martial. Can he score? Will he score? Yes, he will. Eventually, on the left foot, back of the net. It is 1-0 in the game. Before we come forward yet again, it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic into Sterling, who tries to get it back, comes to Martial. He makes it 2-0 and forces this guy to do a kind of collapse, because he did collapse in the game. It's Pogba on the ball, Pogba squares it, and Ibrahimovic on 30 minutes makes it 3-0. And like I said, he did kind of collapse. He went into a kind of shell, and he does rage quit the game, and we do win another one. That was an important victory, because that set us up for the next 2 games. We need to win the next 2 games back to back. We come against Sanchez, Aguero, Willian, Kante, Dembele, Aaron Ramsey. Whenever I come up against Aaron Ramsey, I expect him to have the blonde hair in game. I was away in this game. You can see the shadows on the kind of pitch. I was desperate for games because time was running out, so I started going away. Sometimes I played home, most times I played home, but I played away, and I was kind of regretting it because the shadows on the pitch, it's not good to view, it's not good for you lot, it's quite dark. In game, it distracts you, but Vieira casts off a win, and we are desperate to win the final game. It is the final countdown. We come against Mane and Walcott at striker. The pace is deadly. The counterattacks is exactly this guy's game plan. He's going to do it all game long. It's Martial on the ball. Beautiful turn from him, and he comes inside. He passes it off to Ibrahimovic. Can he score? Czech is in the way, and I couldn't get the rebound. Honestly, this game pissed me off so damn much. The pressure was on, and Petr Cech was making save after save after save. This is extra time. Douglas Costa, again, another wonder save from Cech. It went to the 118th minute. It's nearly penalties. Douglas Costa on the ball, takes it past 1, takes it past 2, back of the net. We have done it, lads. We have bloody done it. We get our 29th win in the 119th minute of the game against Bremen. VFB. B. We needed that win, lads. We needed that win just for confidence. This weekend has been the toughest weekend I've had in the Weekend League. A lot of things went against me. The gameplay, what's going on in real life, a lot of things have happened this weekend. So yeah, I'm grateful for 29 wins. Very, very grateful. Very, very happy. Let's get into the stats. So then, lads, eventually we did make it to 29 wins, and that is enough now for Elite. They did drop it from like 30 to 29. I know it's one game, but that one game made all the difference. We get 29 wins on the dot. Losses 11, goals scored 79, goals conceded 33, and a goal difference of plus 46. The overall standings for how we've done in the Weekend League since the very start, won 158. I'm very happy with that. Losses 42, goals scored 464, goals conceded 183, and a goal difference of plus 281. The goal scorers for this weekend, we have Ibrahimovic on 14, Douglas Costa on 11, Aubameyang on 9. Top assist, Douglas Costa, then Ibra, then Martial. Most man of the matches goes to Ibra, then Pogba, then Douglas Costa. Lads, for next weekend, I don't know what team to use. Let me know in the comment section below. Any suggestions? It's got to be around Vieira, around Pogba potentially, around Ibra definitely. But this team looks very, very strong on paper. And yeah, it played well in the final 3 games. So lads, hope you have enjoyed this. We made Elite 3. I am very, very happy. And if you did enjoy, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.